that be Stilton?
Started soon. The Duke's beloved is coming back.
The Duke is paying the Howlers to drop food for Stilton.
I dreamed the Duke and I were hunting, but the deer had faces. Younger days, the dances we had here. Time is leaking, coming out of the walls. It's ruining the carpets. Dunwall and tell the Empress that the Duke is in the garden digging up corpses, and he has learned how to sing. You know what you mean. Yo,
Collect yourself,
warm
Mr.
the
Stilton.
quilts, will you? I feel.
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It launches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Like it's going to be cold tonight.
By the Void.
Your guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Winterborn.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the royal curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her.
I can think of better uses for all this wood and wire. A gallows comes to mind. The only way out of here is through the present, using this timepiece.
I've got to clean up. They'll all see I don't belong among the upper crust. The fine.
Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
Supposed to do with a request like that? Gooseberry wine in the South?
You have to understand. I'm
going to call.
whatever you need. I can't help you.
Leave at once, or I'll call for help. What's happening now? No, no, no. What's going on here?
Hey, Louis! Where do you think you're going? No! Damn it!
What?
This won't take long.
You're done.
I'll tear you to pieces! I'll kill you for that!
Come on, let's finish this! You aren't going anywhere!
Oh, shit.
Who's fooling around?
What am I supposed to do with a request like that? Gooseberry wine in the South?
Who's there?
Upsetting. It's all right, my lovelies. I'll show her out.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for
have
help
to
if
understand.
you don't go.
I'm
Going to call. I'll make her leave.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight? Be able to get around that, going back into the past. I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing. Whatever happens seems to be centered at some focal point. The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
No mercy! You aren't going anywhere! No! Damn it! I'll kill you for that!
There's the notebook.
Oh, damn!
I'll search with you. Hey, who is...
Canna's gone here somewhere.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Hey, you, come here!
Look, ready? This shouldn't take long.
At your command! You're done!
You hide your face, coward! Shit! What are you waiting for?
Come on!
You've been found guilty of standing in my
Give me
way.
that!
I'll be telling this story at the office. Kneel down to your banners.
She won't go far!
I'll turn you to... You aren't going anywhere.
You're so dead!
Stay back.
My arm!
No use running.
She's out of ammunition!
Stay there.
Shit!
You won't get away. Damn it. You're gonna pay for
Let's
her
finish
death.
this!
Nothing. Shit.
Is everything mixed up here? What happened?
Welcome again to my house. Let's get this over with.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
The more I hear, the more I think this is ill-advised. Who wants to speak with the dead? If this Delilah really was killed or banished from the world, what if she's lost her mind?
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars! This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Wait, Wait! We can't really.
Returned from the cold, from forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I can still see the insides. One has become a stone, the other reforged and marked by the
To my father.
Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Wait! We can't really.
I'll have a look around.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Hold it right there! Gods! Someone! What? Hey, where do you think you're going? No! Damn it!
Maybe.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the wounds only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined. Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
The Duke will keep taking, consuming, until someone puts an end to it. Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers, and I've been to Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the old palace in Karnaca and built himself a new one. A monument to his ego. Whether he knows it's coming or not, I'm here to make him pay for everything he's done. I'm going to show him what happens to those who turn traitor to the Empire. After tonight, the Duke will either be dead or deposed, depending on how this plays out. Whatever happens to Sir Konos in the aftermath is his fault. Not mine. I've got to get inside, take care of the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
He could always count.
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Killing off Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
Everyone who crosses my path on the way to Duke Abel is going to regret.